I've been having a lot of stuff running through my mind that's been bugging me because everywhere I go, I see the same kind of people doing the same kind of shit to everybody and talking so much crap on everybody. It's ridiculous. Don't be calling people ugly or fat. That's what gets on my nerves so much. It's those people you'd call those rude words. They have feelings, and they probably have very low self-esteem, and you're just bringing their self-esteem even lower than what it is. Now, your self-esteem is probably just as low as you bringing theirs down, just because you want to tell them something that's harsh and they take to heart to make yourself feel better and everything. No. I don't understand why people have to do that. I don't understand it. Don't call him a whore. Don't call him a slut. I was called a whore, a slut, ugly, a bitch, everything else possible in the book, and I don't understand why. I never did anything to be called any of that. I moved to a new town 7 years ago, and I didn't look like them, didn't dress like them, didn't act like them. And it took me forever to make friends. And then when I've made friends, I ended up being backstabbers, two-faced people who do the same stuff that I was called and other people were called right in front of me. Day after day. Ends up getting almost into a fight with one person who did it since I was in 6th grade. These people end up self-harm, in the worst low self-esteem they could possibly have, trying to make themselves and make their imperfections even make themselves look just perfect to the other person's standards that called them that and everything. Don't change yourself just because somebody said that you were fat. If you want to lose weight because you want to make yourself look better, make yourself feel better, do it. But if they're telling you to do something like that, don't force yourself to lose weight. Don't go anorexic, bulimic, all those other kind of diseases, because it's bad. It's wrong. You don't need to be doing that. You don't need to be listening to people. Definitely not people like that, who, for all you know, were just like you. Had a little bit of chubbiness, or were too skinny when they were younger. Any of those things. Just because you're not like them and they want to put it out there and let you know that you're not, does not mean you have to be like them. Be original, be yourself. You don't have to be like them. It irritates me. I have had to switch schools. I went from my home school, high school, and being called all that, being looked at down like that because there are these rich people and I'm just this little poor little different kid than them who did stuff that they don't appreciate, that they don't like, and talked the way they don't like, did things that they didn't like. Then I went to an online school, couldn't do anything better, still got taught crap, even when I wasn't even at my home school, about the same girl that I almost beat up. You'd think she would have learned from all of that. But then I went to this alternative school I have, and it's everybody who has been in that situation has done stuff I've done, has seen the stuff I've seen, been through a lot of that stuff, and needed help, and just wanted to get to a school that they can do something. And now I'm going to my senior year in a month, plus college in the afternoons of my high school class. Just because they don't see what they do to you. And if they call you ugly, don't freaking, you're not a canvas. Don't paint your face like you're painting the world's biggest and most famous artwork. If you're called fat, don't try to lose weight and be looking like them. If you're poor, be proud of it. You do not have to be rich to have everything that everybody wants, to have everything that you need and your desires. Absolutely, learn to love what you have. If you have $1, go get a drink. Enjoy that drink, or save it up for something you really want. Even if it's a dollar adds up. A penny adds up. Save change, something. Make yourself more successful than what they are, because I guarantee you, in about 10 years or 5 years, you'll see them or whatever your high school reunion is, you'll see them and they'll be down in the dirt, and you'll be the one who's successful and being like, look at me now, all the stuff you said about me is not true anymore. If you're being called a whore, a slut, don't listen to them, because most likely you are not. I wasn't. I had the lowest self-esteem. I have a boyfriend now of a year and almost 4 months on Saturday. Or no, it was on Sunday. Being called those names, I know I'm pretty now. Being called a whore by anybody possible, I know I'm not. I know I'm not. I'm not fat, I'm just a little bit bigger than what they are. Yes, for myself, not for them. I am wanting to lose weight. My boyfriend and I are going to start a diet when the school year starts, so him and I could both help each other lose some weight. Only because we want to feel better about ourselves. We like each other for who we are, but we want to be able to get to a stage of the way we really want to be and how we've always wanted to be. If that is your goal, if that is your mission to do all that stuff, then do it. And stupid fly. And if you think you are ugly, I've said this like 5 times in a row right now, but if you think you are honestly ugly or something, look at yourself in the mirror and really look at what you think is the most ugliest part about you. Now, I'm not wearing makeup right now, but I don't care. I don't. My hair is probably crazy and wild, but I don't care right now. Because I'm starting to like myself for who I am. Because other people like me for who I am. I don't have many friends anymore because I've learned that they aren't all okay and aren't like... Most of my old friends are the ones who called me all this, who called me the bad things. I've given up on them. I don't even want to see them anymore. They are not even classified as a friend, and I don't even want to ever have them classified as a friend again. Because they don't understand, this damn fly, what they put me through, what everybody else has put me through. They think that I can just suck it up and everything else. It's not that easy, but if you love yourself for who you are and don't listen to them, your life will be so much easier, so much better. I guarantee it. Just listen to what you have to say and screw all the other people. Fuck them. They're not important to you. They're not going to be important in your life. If anything, you're going to be the boss of them in the future. You're going to get somewhere where they wanted to be, but your dream came true. Think about that next time that somebody does that shit and sees that. Defend them if you are used to be one of those victims. I am tired of seeing all this drama and shit that goes down with all those people who just want to think, oh, I'm better than you, so I get to call you and put you down, put your head into the dirt and the mud. Think about that next time when somebody tries it and you see somebody doing that. It's not right. It's not what they should be hearing, and it's definitely not what you would want to be hearing if you were in that predicament.